Hey everybody, I hope you're doing well. What's on deck today? Today we're going to check out a freaking Warhammer universe game. If you haven't played any of these Total War games, this is the game to start with because it's just cool. So there are so many different races to pick in this game. There's a third one out now. I'm still enjoying the second one. I'll get the third one pretty soon. It was actually just on sale for the Sega sale. So it goes on sale a lot. It's a great game. Is it Steam Deck verified? Let's bring it up to the big board and find out. Alright, we're on the big board. As you can see, this is Total Warhammer 2. And let's check out the Steam Deck verified information. It is playable. You might have to bring the keyboard or mouse up. And it doesn't default with a controller configuration. All that stuff is fine and dandy, as they say. Let's launch it up and check it out. So this is going to be a mouse clicky game. So you're pretty much going to be using the touchpad and then the triggers. Alright, so this is essentially the launch screen. So there's tons of Warhammer games. There are tons of Warhammer games, but there's tons of Total War games. We got Warhammer 3, we got Rome, Troy, Three Kingdoms. They got the Britannia one, we got Warhammer, we got blah, 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 blah. We got a ton of them, okay? So I got a little mouse on the screen. I can click somewhere on the screen. We're going to go ahead and try to hit play, hopefully. Looks like we jumped into the Steam summer sale. Ooh, who doesn't like the summer sale, right? There we go. We got to get the mouse onto the play button. Ooh, that's some sensitive stuff right there. Ooh, buddy. Click. We did it. Yay! So it's really interesting to see that this is playable on the Steam Deck. Very impressive device if this can play Total War Warhammer. There's a benchmark in this game that could probably melt my device. We're not going to use it though. This is going to be a pretty short video. We're going to bring up the telemetry right now before we get into the game. So let's go ahead and do that now. We got it up in the corner. We're getting 30 frames per second with my 30 hertz device. So don't forget I am using a 30 hertz device here. We go ahead and there's no automatic controller input. Everything is mouse based. So let's go ahead and bring me up to the full screen here. We're going to go ahead and unplug this. So as soon as I unplugged it, it jumped to 60 frames per second. We're going to go ahead and start a campaign here. And I'm just using the touch screen right now. We can go ahead and continue one of my campaigns. I've played this game a bunch. We're playing like this is kind of very much like Pirates of the Caribbean where we got zombie pirates. So while it's loading, it's sitting at 48 frames per second. Again, when I first unplugged it, it was at 60. With my 30 hertz device, it was at 30 frames per second. So you can see where the loading bar is right now. This isn't moving. There's no telemetry right now. I can't hit the Steam button. So I would say that this game just crashed out my Steam Deck. So there, I restarted it. It's coming back up now. I'll go ahead and hit play. And you can see the touch screen on this works really, really well. When I go out to my capture device, this gets all a bit wonky because the capture device, it's not optimized for that at all. So the numbers are still moving. It's still loading slowly, but it looks like it's frozen. I actually don't think it froze the first time. I think I was just impatient. So let's go ahead and let this load up here, and then we're going to get into the game. So we just loaded into the game here. I'm getting 27, 26 frames per second. That's actually really good. I don't know if you can hear the audio. Audio sounds great on this device if you don't know that, but... So that's the game right now. We're getting a good frames per second. You can essentially... We got a mouse that we can move around the screen. We have multiple ways that we could probably do that. Yeah, so we can use the analog stick to move the camera, which is nice. And then we can move our mouse with the touchpad. And we're getting a solid 30 frames per second, roughly 25 to 30 when you're doing this. And I don't know if you can see this. Is there a way? I should be able to zoom in here. Let's see if we can click on any of these bad boys. So that's Total War Warhammer. on the Steam Deck. I'm super duper impressed how good this actually is playing, because like I said, so that's Total War Warhammer on the Steam Deck. I'm super impressed how this is playing. This is definitely a playable game. I would suggest probably using an actual mouse on this, though. I think it would be a little easier. This works really good, don't get me wrong. I'm a big mouse guy when it comes to this game, you know, so check it out. It's definitely playable. If this one's playable, number 3 is probably playable, so thanks a lot for watching. See you in the next video. Peace.